Hiya folks, how are y'all doing? I hope you all are having a wonderful Pride Month. I know I am. Um, I am making this video completely unscripted, mostly unedited, and I kind of just want to talk for the video while I show speed drawings of my recent art pieces. By the way, I hope you like them. So what I want to talk about is how I've been kind of feeling slightly burned out for the past couple weeks, mainly because of my own fault, that being editing videos, you know. If you don't know, I edit my own videos. I don't have an editor because I can't afford one, and it can be a bit, it can lead you to be a bit procrastinated, you know. Is procrastinated a word? Anyway, it's because of my own fault. If you guys don't know, or if you don't know me well enough, I stutter a lot, I pause a lot, and, sometimes I misread words a lot. You know, it's my own fault that I'm editing a lot because I stutter a lot, I pause a lot, I misread stuff a lot, so I have to retake it. And it's kind of like I'm gonna restart this, you know. And it kind of feels like a chore, you know. Not entirely, but it just feels a little bit like a chore. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to make less edited videos, not only to save time, but also to save my sanity and my my drive to make videos again. If I do end up making larger videos, they will most likely be more rare because of how much work they have to be put in to be enjoyable. Do you see why I always write a script? Which brings me to another thing I want to talk about is I've been focusing on way too many projects. I have come up with quite a few projects, and I've been trying to do like 2 or 3 of them at once, which is kind of draining. So, for the time being, for the channel, I will most likely only be working on one specific project, that being the Kudo 108 show, because that's my biggest project, because it involves animating, you know? And as for my other projects, such as fantasy arrangement, the unnamed webcomic project that I talked about in one of my previous videos, and a video that I didn't even consider a project, that being the Planetary Guardians. All those are sitting in the back burner for the time being, until I can at least pump out 1 or 2 animations involving the Kudo 108 show. Because again, working on more than one project is time-consuming and draining, and I need to save myself from that. If I come up with anything random and not as big, it will most likely be a short. I'll post a short about it. I have been working way too hard. Another thing I want to talk about is monetization. Obviously, I'm not even at 500 subscribers yet, but I still want to make a living on the internet. So, I'm gonna announce this right here. I have commissions open. So, if you want to support me by asking me to draw stuff and paying me for it, maybe you can hook me up on my Blue Sky. Not Twitter. I fuck Twitter. I'm mostly active on Blue Sky now I'm taking a massive break from Twitter. Fuck that site. I also have a Patreon, so if you feel like giving me your money by supporting me on Patreon, you can do that. You can look at new drawings a few days before they're posted anywhere else. I've also been thinking about making a coffee page, but I don't know. I've been considering it for the past few days, making a coffee page. That way you can find another way to give me money. I've also been streaming on Twitch more often. I'm live on Twitch on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 11 p.m. Pacific. No, not Pacific, Eastern. There's a reason why I always write a script. But anyway, what else is there to talk about? Oh yeah, I still need voice actors. I've said this before and I'll say it again. I do have people helping me with this project. I do have some people helping me with this project, but I don't have a lot of people. I mostly need female voice actors, so what I'm gonna do is I'll make like a Google Doc or something like that where people will voluntarily participate in this project. Because again, I'm not monetized, so I can't afford all kinds of voice actors. If I do end up making a casting call, there'll be a link in the description. You can count on that. I don't know what else to talk about. I want to make this video at least 10 minutes. I guess I can talk about some changes for the channel visually. As you can see in the speed doodles, I have updated my my self-insert again. Not fully. It's still relatively the same, just rounder. As of late, I've been more drawn to rounder shapes in characters. I don't know if that's just me, or maybe I'm just a horny fuck, but I don't know, I like rounder shapes. And I drew something for Pride Month with the new design, so that's fun. I really enjoyed drawing that. If you didn't know, I'm also pansexual, so take that what you will. I actually designed the sort of new design on stream, on Twitch, so that was fun. I normally don't talk about anything other than art on this channel, but I guess I can talk about the Switch 2. In all fairness, the Switch 2 itself isn't really at fault. Like $450, I kind of expected it to be that expensive. I don't really have the Switch 2 as a console. It's mostly the games I have a problem with. You know the new Mario Kart game that's coming out in like 3 days? It's actually coming out in 3 days along with the Switch 2. The game is like $80? Why? Doug Bowser said something like, "Oh, since the game is bigger, it justifies it costing more." No, it does not. That's scummy. I feel like they're doing this just to make more money. I miss the old days where Nintendo is all about innovation. But nowadays it's mostly about money and playing it safe, maybe a bit too safe. And then they have the nerve to sue Power World just because they have a monster catching mechanic. Like, what's up with that? There are plenty of other games that do that. Why don't you sue them? I feel like they're only suing Power World just because it's too popular. So yeah, Nintendo has been been in like a bit of a low because of all that. Like, they're greedy and they're selfish. That's how I see it. So I think I'll just stick to my Switch 1. I don't really care about Mario Kart. I am a little sad that I'm gonna miss out on DK Bonanza too, but that game is like $70. I'm just like, no. Anyway, the video is over 10 minutes now, so, again, if you see a Google Doc that is, a casting call for, voice actors, again, it's voluntary. I can't pay you for voice acting. If you see that link, go to the link if you want to participate in this cartoon. Of course, you have to be 18 plus to join. You can't be a kid. I'm sorry. I have nothing else to say. If you enjoy, for some reason, hit the like button and subscribe. And the next video you see will be about the next video you'll see will be about the Kudo 108 show. Or it could be a short of something completely unrelated. But anyway, I'll see you when I see you. Bye-bye.